This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 7, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 0.07 points or 0.02% to 404.94. Total trade volume was up with 62,576 shares changing hands at a total value of 315.6 million real or over $78,000. On the main board, 3 stocks were up. Leading the market was Grand Twins International up 1.43% or 100 real to 7,100 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, which rose 0.59% or 80 real to 13,600 real per share. Pesta Cambodia was also up 10 real to 2,520 real per share. On the downside, MJQ Education was the biggest loser of the day with 0.51% or 10 real to 1,970 real per share. Sihanoukville Autonomous Port was also down 0.49% or 60 real to 12,120 real per share. The remaining 4 stocks on the main board stayed flat. Over on the growth board, DVD Engineering was up 0.50% or 10 real to 2,030 real per share, and JS Land stayed flat at 2,700 real per share. Akleda Bank reported the highest trade volume of the day with 32,759 shares changing hands at a total value of 223 million real or $55,000, approximately 52% of the total trade volume on Friday. Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 14,213 shares changing hands at a total value of 29 million real or over $7,000, about 23% of the total trade volume on November 7th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD was stable at 4,019 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was slightly down to 99.84. Looking at global commodities, oil prices rose on Friday but remained on track for a second consecutive weekly loss after 3 days of declines on worries about excess supply and slowing US demand. Brent crude futures rose 60 cents or 1% to $63.98 a barrel. US West Texas Intermediate crude was up 61 cents or 1% at $60.04. Gold rose on Friday as the dollar slid after US private sector job reports signaled weakness in the country's labor market and lifted expectations of another US interest rate cut, while a prolonged government shutdown also boosted safe haven demand. Spot gold was up 0.7% at $4,005.53 per ounce, set for a weekly gain of 0.1%. Bullion has fallen 8% since hitting a record high of $4,381.21 on October 20th. US gold futures for December delivery were up 0.3% at $4,004 per ounce. US stock futures edged up on Friday, hitting a modest rebound from a steep tech-led sell-off as investors weighed signals on the jobs market and the odds of overdone AI valuations. As of the time of the Cambodian market's closing, Dow Jones Industrial Average futures were up roughly 0.2%, and S&P 500 futures moved up 0.2% as well. Contracts on the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 stepped up 0.3% following Thursday's sharp losses for the major US gauges, led by slumps in mega-cap tech and AI names. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 7th. Have a great weekend.